Yo, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Alex Thomas here, back with another live stream for you guys. I know it's a late Saturday night. It's 4:20. I know most people out there is doing a 1-2 when it comes to this day. No, I didn't do anything today. I didn't get intoxicated. I didn't smoke anything today. That's not really my speed, but it is what it is. I thought I might as well just go live. I was kind of bored. I was sitting there playing the game. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go live. Wanted to talk to you guys. See what's going on with you guys out in the world. Obviously you guys see the title of the video and the thumbnail. I wanted to show you guys what I picked up today when I was out. To tell you how my day went and stuff like that. I want to know you got how your guys' day, and it's just gonna be another live Q&A. You got any questions? Go ahead and ask in the comment section. If you're new to the channel, I would really appreciate it if you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Trying to get the 7,000 subscribers. I really hope you guys will help me out with that and help me get the 7,000. So yeah, what's going on, you guys? We got a little more in chat. I don't know if he's still here, but what's going on? And we got Wilkie Movies and Music. What's going on with you as well? But yeah, what's going on, everybody? I just been chilling today. Today, actually, I went to the movies today. I went to my first re-release today. So I have this theater in my town called the Silver Spot, and they do this thing called flashback cinema. And today this weekend they're showing Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. So I finally saw that in the theater, and it was great. It was amazing. I was literally sitting there humming the music, reciting the lines and all that stuff. And it was great watching Harry Potter in the theater. Well, Harry Potter and Goblet of Fire in the theater. That's the one I really wanted to see in the theater. It's my favorite one. And after watching it today, it has become my favorite one. It took number one. Obviously, always depends on which one I'm watching. It's always between Deathly Hallows Part 2 and Goblet of Fire. Today, it's Goblet of Fire because of my experience today. I really enjoyed it. So that's how my day went. And I was out driving. I'm like, you know what? First, I went to a Walmart out in the area. They really didn't have no steelbooks. I was trying to find some other steelbooks because I watched Jake from Steelbook Obsessed. I watched one of his videos. This was like a while ago, but he saw some more Lionsgate. He saw some Lionsgate steelbooks in the bins, and he saw Requiem for a Dream steelbook. I'm like, wait, I didn't see that. Let me go check a different Walmart, see if they got any steelbooks there. I didn't see any $5 steelbooks. I kind of wish they would just put them on the shelf. Like, just go ahead and take them out of the bin and just make areas for them. Especially on my steelbook section, on like the sides. There's one side that's literally completely blank. You guys can take all the steelbooks out of there and put them in those slots. Like, that would be so much better. But they just don't want to do that. I almost did it for them. I almost took all the steelbooks out and put them in the display case just so I can see what all they have. But I wasn't going to do that. I didn't want to get in trouble from Walmart or nothing. But what's going on, Tyler? We got Tyler in the chat. What's going on? But yeah, that's how my day went. And then I went to Barnes and Noble. I went to Barnes and Noble. I don't know. I just went there because I knew they were it was like around 8 o'clock. I'm like, okay, they're probably about to close within an hour. I might just go to there to see what they got, right? I'm looking through the movies, didn't really see any movies. They had the Conan sets, but they only had the Blu-rays, not the 4Ks. I wasn't gonna buy them anyway, but they only had them on Blu-ray. I think they're releasing 4Ks separately coming out soon. I think this month. I think so. Maybe I'll wait on that. I don't know. We'll see. The only one I really want is Barbarian on Blu-ray. Not on Blu-ray, on 4K. That's the only one I really want is Conan the Barbarian. I don't want Destroyer. But yeah, so make the long story short, I was at Barnes and Noble, and I was like, okay, let me go look at the Funko Pops. I don't know what was going through my head. I wasn't really thinking I was going to see anything, and then I'm like, hold on, let me see if they got Michael Jackson Funko Pops, and lo and behold, they had Michael Jackson Funko Pops. Obviously, you guys can see I post them in the thumbnail. I just wanted to, take them out of the packaging and give you guys a deep look at them. I know there's probably other videos out there showcasing them, but that's what I'm going to do in this video. And I'm going to go. I want to talk about some movies I've been watching recently. I'm not going to show anything I picked up because obviously I'm waiting for the end of the month to show everything I picked up. I'm going to show a couple releases that I got that I did show on Instagram. So some of you guys know what I got, but when it comes to like steelbooks and stuff, I'm not going to show all of them in this stream. But so yeah, that's basically the gist. And obviously it's a live Q&A. So if you guys got any questions, go ahead and ask them in the chat. If you guys want to share the stream, I'd really appreciate if you guys share the stream. We could talk about physical media, talk about movie news, talk about movie discussion, anything you guys want to talk about, we can talk about in the chat. So go ahead and fire away with your questions. What's going on, Heath? So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the actual Funko Pops first, and then we can, we're going to go through that way. So first, we're going to go through the Funko Pops. I guess I'm going to take them out of the box. I know I keep them in the box, but I mean, sometimes I take them out just so I can get a good look at them, because when they're in the box, you can't really, they're really really hard to really look at them in detail. So I'm like, I'm gonna take them out of the box just so I can show you guys in detail what they really look like. So this is the side of it. It's the back. And the one thing is that they don't have like a line. There's not like a line of Michael Jackson. It's just one on the back. I kind of don't like that, but because obviously there's multiple ones. But so yeah, that's basically that. There's the top, like I said, back, the other side. So yeah, let's go ahead and open it up and see what it looks like on the inside. Sorry, it's gonna be a little loud because all the plastic. Actually, should I do it from the bottom? Most people say open it from the bottom because it's better. Yeah, it's better from the bottom. Okay, got it out of the box. It comes with a little stand. Obviously, I'm not gonna put on the stand. Okay. Sorry, it's a little loud. It's all the plastic, but yeah. So we got the Michael Jackson Funko Pop out. Look, they even got the baby hair. Look at this. They even got the baby hair on the side. All laid back, slit back though. That look at the detail. That's some detail right there. I mean, just the hair alone. Like, so this is him. Like, I guess he's standing on stage and the wind is blowing underneath him and he's like screaming. I kind of wish they would have put the scream on his, but they usually don't put mouths. They usually don't put mouths on Funko Pop. I would have loved it if he would have had the screen. That'd been hilarious. But this is basically him just standing on stage. They see they got the little microphone and stuff. And he's doing a little pose and he's screaming, hey, whatever he does. And then the wind is blowing underneath his shirt, and same with his hair. Like, look at the detail of the hair. It comes with a stand because this definitely would not be able to stand up because all the weight on the top. So it does come with a stand, which is nice. I don't know. I'm probably not going to take them out of the box. I'm going to keep them in the box, but I did want to show you guys what they look like up close. And that's what it looks like, man. It's pretty dope. Like I said, I wonder if they're going to keep doing this. I know there's other Michael Jackson Funko Pops out there. I think there's a Smooth Criminal one, which I want that one as well. I want all these. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I want all of these. I know there's a Smooth Criminal one. I think there's a Thriller one. There's a Bad one. I think there's also a Dirty Diana one, which I saw. I think that's Dirty Diana, which I saw in Barnes & Noble. But I want all of these. I'm not even going to lie. And my buddy Tyler just kept showing them every time he was at Target. I'm like, bro, I'm at my Target. I don't see crap. And then when I went to Target the one time, the dude was like, how about you just take your time and look? I'm like, I really didn't want to just sit there and go through all the Funko Pops. I just didn't want to do that. So, I mean, if it wasn't right in front of me, I was not going to waste my time. So here goes the other one. This is the history tour, if I'm not mistaken. So it goes the front. It goes the side. That's how it looks. And there's the back. There's the other side. And there's the top. So yeah, let's go ahead and open it up. I'm going to open it from the bottom again this time. Again, since it's easier to open it from the top. And like I said, I got these from Barnes & Noble. And it's weird because this one actually has two sides. Like the one before don't have this. Okay, so let's go ahead and get it. And actually, the stand is already on this one, which is crazy. The stand is already on there. Wow, I don't understand why that didn't come with the stand on it, but here we go. Like I said, this has to be the history tour. Look how detailed it is, man. I'm not gonna lie, they really stepped their game up. A little ponytail off to the side, like that's so detailed. This costume, look at this costume. of him doing this little point, the little microphone. Like they really did up their game when it comes to what they've done with Funkos. I'm not even gonna lie, because I have some very old Funko Pops in my collection. You could definitely tell, like, man, that's very old. But I'm very happy to have this done. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay. Sorry for the noise. Like I said, it's just the plastic. All right. Put it back. Yes, sir. So yeah, man, I'm very happy to have these Funko Pops in my collection now, man. And I'm very happy to have them. I want all of them. With however many they have, I want them all. I want the Smooth Criminal one. I think it's him doing the lean. I want that one. I think there's a Thriller one. I don't know if there's a Beat It one. I know there's one with the album covers. I guess I would want those, but just displaying those would be kind of crazy. But yeah, so yeah, I got the Michael Jackson Funko Pops finally. Like I said, my boy Tyler just kept showing them, like, look what I found. Look what I found. I'm like, well, I found them now too. So, yep, I finally got those in my collection. So yeah, I just want to do a quick unboxing showing you guys what they look like. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the chat. We got some stuff coming up in the chat. We got Blu-rays on Tuesdays. What do you think about the digital code slip after redemption? Keep it in case or toss it. Oh, so you asking me what do you do with the code after you redeem it? I'm not even gonna lie to you. I kind of put it back in the case. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I rarely like throw away the digital code, which I do need to just start doing that because sometimes I forget whether or not I redeemed the code or not, or if I gave it away. I actually, even when I give away the codes, usually I just send a picture. I'm not like, obviously you guys not getting it delivered. I will send you a picture through Instagram, and most of the time I don't throw them away. So I forget whether or not those are giveaways or did I redeem them. So yeah, it's either neither here nor there. Rather in the moment. Let's say if I'm buying a garbage can, I redeem it, then they get thrown away. If I'm like opening the case and scanning through the case, I'm just closing. I'm not throwing it out of the case. So that's what I go to that. I love how far Funko has come. They used to be so basic. Now they put so much effort to it. Yeah, I agree, Tyler. And I kind of like that they not upping the price because they went so detailed. Just that they knew that they had to up their game. They the same. I mean, it's still like the same basic phase, but it's just certain things like with the hair, the clothing, it's the stance. Like those things matter when it comes to Funko. At first there was one time they were doing the same mold. Mold. You know what I mean when it comes to the faces, and you just could tell they were just putting like a certain style on each character. Like it was just they all looked the same. So I mean, I'm so happy they got more detailed. I love how detailed Funko Pops now. They used to be so basic. Now they're a good tier, god tier for the price. Yeah, exactly. Yep. What's going on, Caveman Movies and More? How you doing? What's going on, Happy Optimist? Okay, Jonathan. Any thoughts on Black Phone? Well, I have no thoughts on Black Phone because I've not seen it. I don't own it either, so that's why I know it's streaming somewhere, but I haven't got around to watching it. Have you seen The Nice Guys? Yeah, I have seen The Nice Guys. It's actually a good movie. It's very underrated, actually. It's surprisingly that it does that have a 4K? I don't think that has a 4K. I really don't think that has a 4K. Um, I'm getting into comic cover Funkos. They look amazing on the wall. Yeah, for me, it's just displaying them. Like, if I would got them, you wouldn't barely see them because, like, look, you guys see my wall. Like, I got a certain amount of Funko Pops over here that I display. It's just, I don't know, man. Like, I like the album cover ones. I know they got a lot of different ones with the album covers, but I just wouldn't know where I would put them. Um, so yeah, I mean, real talk. If I got those, I would take them out of the box. I'll take them out of the box and most likely just leave the Funko Pop. I would probably put the box onto the side and just have the Funko Pop loose. That's probably what I would do with those big ones and stuff. But Caveman said, I rip my codes once I have used them. Whether I have thrown shit, I can't read. I rip my codes once I use them, whether I have thrown them away. Yeah, see, I need to get in the habit of doing that. Just go ahead and if I know I redeemed it, just get rid of it. But like I said, if I'm redeeming it out of the case, let's say if I like the digital codes inside the case, like for example, let's say if it's inside of here, um, I'm just going to close it back up. Like I'm just gonna close it back up. Uh, okay, you're not missing much. Yeah, I figured that. The Roadhouse remake was decent in my opinion. What you thought about it? I still haven't watched it yet, and I need to get around to watching. Like I said, I know it's on Amazon. Um, so yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get around to it. I know I'm gonna watch it soon because I like Jake Gyllenhaal. So we'll see. Spaces Forever Collector's Dilemma. Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's weird because obviously you guys know if you guys have been following me for a while, I use crates for my collection, and I got some extra crates. It's just where I'm putting the crates. That's the thing. Like if you guys seen my man cave, my room tour, you guys see the way I got my room set up. So it would be very hard for me to um you know, set things up. And I thought about changing my room around, like moving my TV into a certain way, putting my collection like all along the wall, like right here. It just would, I don't know. It just the way I got things set up, it just feels like it's right. Especially with my like my corner right here and stuff like that. I don't know. Like I thought about literally just like moving. So I got my TV like right in front of me right here, moving that to this wall that I'm facing, and like you see how this one is like tall and that one's short. I was literally gonna like make it all the same level and like go all the way down the wall, but I don't know how that's gonna work. But I had that in my head, but just the size of the room and trying to figure out where the couch is gonna go and my desk gonna go, it just to me it just feel like it was gonna be a lot. I don't know. I guess like I said, maybe like one day, like if I'm not doing anything, like if I know I'm not doing anything, maybe I'll just go ahead and just you know, organize the room. And obviously, I would probably have to have someone over to help me. Like maybe my little brother can come over and help me with that, or maybe my fiance will help me. But I don't know. Like real talk, I should just wait till I move because clearly I'm not going to be in this house forever. So, um, but hopefully when the next room I get into with all my stuff, hopefully it fits everything. That's another thing too. Like if you move, hopefully you find another space that can take all this stuff that we own. You know. Tyler said, "Oh, those don't open. You just take the box off and the plastic off. You can just hang it on the wall." Well, is it that easy to hang it on the wall? Because I have concrete walls. I mean, I don't know. And Fallout 2, yes, I haven't watched Fallout 2. I've never played any. I never played a Fallout game before, so I'm not really a fan of the IP. So, what was your video game nostalgia back in your youth? Well, for me, I had a Nintendo in the household. I had a PlayStation 1 in the household, but those memories are like very vague. Like I remember playing GoldenEye. I remember playing like all the wrestling game, most of the wrestling games on Nintendo 64. And especially I remember playing some certain games like you guys remember it's not called Drive, but it was like something like Driven or something like that. It was something like that. What the hell was the game called? It wasn't Max Payne. It was something else, but I remember playing certain things on PlayStation 1, but for me it was the PlayStation 2. Playing most of the games I own. I have some of my favorite like games growing up on PlayStation 2 right now, like playing the Tony Hawk games like Underground, American Wasteland. I have some Harry Potter and Chamber of Secrets. I need to get Prisoner of Azkaban on PlayStation 2 because I really love that game as well. Um, you know, the Grand Theft Auto games, obviously, like San Andreas, Vice City, Grand Theft Auto 3. Most of those games are it really hold a lot dear to my heart. Another game that I wish they would just, it's so expensive, but they made a Scarface game and a Godfather game. Like those games actually exist, but of course they're really high in price because of what type of games they are. Like Scarface is going, like I think the cheapest I've seen is like $80, and it's on PlayStation 2, which is crazy. But yeah, those are some video games that bring back my youth. Black Phone Nightmare is not being able to remove your name from a no call list. Oh, I guess. Warriors missed the playoffs. Dang it! Yeah, I guess we kind of felt like we kind of knew they were going to miss the playoffs. Um, and I think the Kings they kind of wanted revenge because I think last year the Warriors knocked them out of the playoffs. So I think it was only kind of full circle um that the Kings were going to beat the Warriors. Like we kind of felt that was going to happen. Now, obviously, if you guys have seen the game, the Lakers just lost against the Nuggets. Now, of course, if they lose the next game, most likely they're going to lose the series. They have to at least get one game away. They have to beat them at home or beat them at in Denver. They have to beat them in Denver. So, but if they don't beat them in Denver, they're not going to win. I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't want them to get swept like they did. Like, come on, yo. Everybody needs to step up. Play Twisted Metal. Yeah, I used to play Twisted Metal growing up as well. What's going on, shorts? Here we go. Should have grabbed some water. The Warriors video game too. Yeah, I played a little bit of that too. Not much though. Are you excited for Obi? I'm sure. I guess you're talking about the Obi-Wan Blu-ray. If I could Winter Soldier. Yeah, I'm very excited for those, but I'm not gonna buy all of them at one time. Obviously, I don't have the luxury of getting them for review or anything, so I don't have them. I have to buy them out. But I'm probably just gonna buy them one at a time. So I'm probably gonna get Falcon and Winter Soldier first because that's the one I really want to rewatch, at least physically. And then probably be Obi-Wan, and then what's the ones? Oh, Moon Knight, and then Andor. That's probably how it's going to go for me buying them because I don't believe those are going to go out of stock. Because every time I go to Walmart, I always see at least a couple seasons of Mandalorian and WandaVision. I always see those. I don't see Loki, but I don't believe those are going to go out of stock. Now, the thing I have a question about is whether or not they're going to have both the Blu-ray and the 4K Steelbook. That's what I'm shaking my head at. I don't know whether or not Walmart's going to carry both, or do I have to order it online? I don't want to have to order it online. I want to be able to get it from this inside the store. And then I'm kind of like going like this, like, do I need the 4K? Like, no, I don't think I really need the 4K for these shows at this point. To me, I'm just really collecting the Steelbook. But then it kind of fucks me up because I'm trying to own all the MCU stuff on 4K. I want to own it on 4K and Steelbook. So why not just buy this 4K Steelbook? But obviously, it's going to be the price is going to be different, and whether or not it's going to be available in stores. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for all that stuff. And obviously, I'm answering the question because I've seen you kind of posted it twice. Happy says thoughts on the Draymond situation. I'm sure. Are you talking about him being suspended or, him with all the technicals and ejections and stuff? I mean, he did it to himself. I mean, I don't feel bad at all. Even like the whole referee situation where you're just talking to the ref over and over again. It's like, you're at a point where you've been through this too many times where you're getting ejected and we're just like, this is the same old Draymond. So like I said, the Warriors got a lot to do when it comes to their offseason, what they're going to do with Clay, what they're going to do with, I don't believe that Steph is not going nowhere and Draymond's not going nowhere. As much as everybody talk about Draymond got to go, but he's locked down unless they're going to do some type of trade or something like that. But, he's staying. They're not getting rid of Draymond as much as trouble he always gets into. He's locked down. I never had a Nintendo growing up. I do remember the original Zelda and Mike Tyson Knockout. I grew up with Atari 2600 though. That's great. Yeah, like I said, like I said, I did have a Nintendo 64. Had a PlayStation 1. It took me a while to get to a PlayStation 2. I remember when I got my first PlayStation 2, I got it used. I think one of my friends were selling one and stuff like that. The only time I was playing the PlayStation 2 when it was first coming out because I went to people's houses to play the game. Like when we was growing up, we knew one of my mom's friends. Her son had a PlayStation 2, so we was over there playing his PlayStation 2. Things like Jack and Dexter, Jack 2. Obviously the Grand Theft Auto games, Madden, 2K, all this stuff. Or not 2K, NBA Live. So yeah. Plus, it's a rematch between them last year. Yeah, basically, yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for the Obi-Wan release. Do you receive packages from studio as well as everybody else? No, I don't get that. I don't have that luxury. I really don't. I don't know how to get that, that type of luxury. I mean, I do occasional reviews. Obviously, I do a lot of Blu-ray hunting where I showcase the stuff that's coming out. I back last year I was doing a monthly like window of what was coming out in that month from different studios, talking about the releases and stuff like that. But I guess for me also, I don't have a huge follow on any other social networking platform like Instagram. I don't really promote things on Instagram, or I don't really do anything on TikTok. So most of those type of, I know the companies be looking at those as well. I mostly do stuff on YouTube. So when it comes to review, like if I'm not getting thousands of views, of course the studio isn't really looking at me to send me to talk about anything, and I don't know who, for one, I don't know who to contact to get that information from, because I'm sure the other people out there that are getting physical media copies for the other studios, they can't just tell me, yeah, contact this person. They just gonna tell me do the work. Just go ahead and just keep working, just keep popping out content, which I do. Obviously, if you guys watch my Blu-ray hunt videos, those videos do numbers. I get over 2,000 views on most of my Blu-ray hunt videos, but I guess the studio don't care about me shopping in the stores for their stuff, but like I said, I'm not complaining. I know it's probably sound like I'm complaining. Obviously, I'm proud to go out and buy this stuff. I'm able to do it, but but it is what it is. Is it possible to print out regular Blu-ray covers for WandaVision and Loki covers by a printer for regular Blu-ray case? I mean, I'm sure you probably can find an image. Maybe find the steelbook image and print that image out and put it in a Blu-ray case. Like, are you trying to like try to take the Blu-rays out of steelbook? That's what you're trying to do? If you're trying to do that, I don't know. I mean, that's my guess. I figured you probably could just find an image of like I said, the steelbook cover, I guess, and use that for the Blu-ray. He's an idiot. Yeah, I figured you're talking about. I don't think he's an idiot. I just think that he just, and I don't even want to say he has anger issues either. I just think he just gets too worked up over certain things. Like he just gets worked up when it comes to certain things happening on the court, and maybe that's a good thing too, because it makes it gets the blood boiling, gets him in the mood to play well sometimes. But sometimes you gotta listen to your teammates, listen to your coach, calm down, walk away. You don't keep talking to the ref when they have the power to kick you out of the game, and especially when was only like what 4 minutes, not even a minute, like 3 minutes into the game. Like what the hell? So yeah. As the infinite character persona needed to take a break, so entered the Happy Optimist chapter 22 just started for me. That's cool, man. Have you ever played Sly Cooper on PlayStation 2? It's a great overlooked game. I've seen people play Sly Cooper. I've never played the game actually. Just not a fan of steelbooks, but I have them anyway. Yeah, I can see what you mean. Obviously, that's the only way you can own them unless you're going to go bootleg route. Because I'm sure there's bootlegs out there you can buy these shows. But I mean, for me, I would just go ahead and buy the steelbook. And if you want to, I would say, because I've known people that, I've seen people online like take, just buy standard cases and just take the disc out and put them in separate cases. Well, people don't do that for steelbooks, but they do it for like other releases, like the little the sleeves and stuff like that. They take them out of the case and put them in a regular Blu-ray case. And some people just print out the name and put it on the side. That's what you probably could do as well. Clay's last dance as a Warrior. I don't know. I feel like they're gonna just keep him. Um, you know, and I believe he's just gonna have to take a pay cut. He's gonna take a pay cut. He's just gonna have to in order to stay on that team. Does he really want to stay in California? If you want to stay in California, obviously there's a couple other teams that California can go to. I mean, it would be hilarious if he goes to the Lakers or the Clippers. But I mean, we'll see. I don't know. I feel like it's not his last dance with the Warriors. I feel like he's gonna come back. I feel like this whole thing is just hyping things up for them. They re-signed him for this amount of money. He took a pay cut because he wanted to stay with the Warriors. But I don't know. I feel like at this point, I think Clay's out of his prime, at least in my opinion. Even though these last like 20 games he had a really good streak, but he hasn't been the same Clay even since they won the championship. He hasn't been the same. So. Alice, can you do a Harry Potter 4K unboxing review anytime soon? Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how long you've been subscribed to me. I didn't do like a review, but I did a video like showcasing the box set when I bought it. I did do a video showcasing that. I don't know. Let me see if I can go to. Let's go to share screen. Let's go ahead and look this up. I feel like I've definitely let's go to YouTube. I don't know if you guys can see this, but if you guys can see this. Let's go to my channel. I'm on someone else's YouTube. Someone else was watching YouTube, but I've definitely done a video on the Harry Potter box set. I know I have. Let's go to where my Blu-ray update playlist at, because it's got to be on there. There it is. Let's go ahead and view playlist. Okay. So let's go all the way down. And this is a very old video. Obviously, I've done a lot more videos since then. But yeah, this was like right when I was in the midst of doing everything. Like when I started really going ham on YouTube. Where is it? Yeah, because that's before I got the Friday 13th set. Yeah, there it is right here. Boom. So I did a video on it. So if you want to go check out that video, you can. Like I said, let's go ahead and play it, I guess. Let's go ahead and mute it. But so yeah, like I definitely talked about it. So yeah, I showcased it. Yeah, see, I showcased it. So if you want to go watch this video, go ahead and watch it. I said I did show. I know I did. Okay. So like I said, if like I said, if you want to go see, the unboxing for it, just go ahead and watch that. So not saying I wouldn't do another one, but if you guys want to see that video, or at least shorts, if you want to see it, go check that video. Also excited for Caitlin Clark and the Fever for the NBA season. Yeah, I think with her entering the NBA season, it's going to help viewership because of how good she was in college and how much of a star she was in college. And to me, that's a good thing. I mean, if anything, not saying she can actually change certain things in the NBA. I mean, in the WNBA when it comes to maybe more viewership, because like I said, I know we're talking about a lot of topics, and obviously we've been talking about basketball a lot, but I didn't want to talk about give my little points on the WNBA, because obviously there's a big thing when people are like, oh my God, why don't WNBA players get the same amount of money as NBA players? Well, you got to look at this. You got to look at the revenue. You got to look at the ticket sales. You got to look at how many people are watching the WNBA. That's what bring money to that league. Obviously, if you look at NBA games, they sell out arenas. The WNBA don't sell out arenas. They just don't. You can probably ask someone name their favorite WNBA team. They couldn't even tell you what a name of a team or let alone a player. So, and like I said, I'm in that same boat. I rarely watch WNBA games, and I'm watching highlights. If I'm watching the WNBA, I'm not watching a full game. I'm watching highlights. Um, so, and I couldn't tell you a player's name. I just couldn't. So, but yeah, I really hope that certain things change when it comes to her coming into the league. Um, Also, thank you. Blake Griffin is in for an incredible career. Yeah, he did just retire, didn't he? Yeah. You did. It's a great review. Thank you. Also, don't forget podcast episode when you did the Steelbook. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, and also if you want to go check out Jake's channel, I did a stream with him as well. Right. You're right. Happy Optimist. You're right. First time watcher. Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. What genre movies do you like to watch? So I like watching all different type of genres. I would just tell you my least favorite genre is westerns. Like I said, I like romantic comedies to an extent. Like I'm not really you know, I'm not really my vibe. I like dramas, but I don't really not romantic comedy, but I like chick flicks. Like there's only a certain amount of chick flicks I'll watch. That obviously that's very low. I love sci-fi. Um, horror, comedies, action. I like a lot of different type of genres. If you guys, obviously, like I say, if you're new, first time watching my channel, go check out my Blu-ray collection video. You guys will see how many different movies. Obviously, I have a whole bunch of different movies in my collection, which I did want to talk about a couple movies that I did pick up recently. From not Mill Creek, from Kino. I got a couple things from Kino because obviously they're having a sale and I think it's over, or at least it ends Monday. So if you guys want to get some stuff from Kino, go to the website. They're doing a deal, March Madness deal. They extended it into April. And the one thing I wanted to get was Kindergarten Cop, and it's sold out. It's not even on the website anymore, which is upsetting. But I wanted these two movies because they have Michael J. Fox in it. I love Michael J. Fox. Obviously, I love Back to the Future. So I didn't want to talk about these movies, like I said. So I bought For Love or Money. It's like this is a gay scene in that realm. It's like a romantic comedy. Basically, it's a guy. Michael J. Fox is a concierge, and he wants to own his own hotel. And I guess this girl he's known for a really long time, but he has feeling for her, and um, he meets this guy that's like really rich, and he's gonna help him. Um, get his casino, and it turns out he's married, and she's dating him while he's married. So, it's basically, that whole type of vibe. And I did like this movie. It's been a long time since I've watched it. And I thought it was a, okay little movie. I mean, it's Michael J. Fox, it's a early 90s movie that came out in 93. And like I said, I feel like Kino did a lot of his movies. At least I got 3 of them in my collection with Michael J. Fox from Kino. The Secret of My Success, and The Hard Way. All 3 of those movies are released from Kino. So from this movie right here, this came out in 1987 with starring Michael J. Fox, called The Secrets of My Success. Basically, like this guy, I think he's from Kansas or something. Yeah, he's from Kansas, and he wants to go to New York and make a name for himself, and become a businessman or whatever. Become a CEO. He wants to own a business or whatever, and he kind of falls in line in this business that's owned by his uncle, and he gets tied up in, first he works in the mailroom, and then he's like, I'm gonna figure out a way to get into the higher ups. I'm gonna fake my name and stuff like that, and he gets caught up between it's a whole bunch of mix up when it comes to him talking to his girl and stuff like that. And I thought this movie was a nice little comedy as well. Michael J. Fox is very charismatic, very out there with his comedy, very physical with his comedy, and I really like that stuff. So if you guys have not checked out The Secret of My Success or For Love for Money, if you guys like Mike J. Fox and his comedies, go check it out. Go check those movies out. So yeah, I kind of went on a tangent. I did want to talk about those movies. So yeah, let's go ahead and get back into it. Free cover websites that I use: Cover City, DVD Cover, Covers Century, DVD covers, and high res covers. So I'm guessing these are what you use to make your slip covers or inserts, which is nice. Did you catch up WrestleMania? No, I did not catch up WrestleMania. Obviously I watched like the memes and the clicks and the the forever thing that was being released around WrestleMania. Um, I kind of regret it because I would have loved to watch the final match live, like to see John Cena come back and the Undertaker come back. Like, man. And then I read a news story that it was supposed to be Stone Cold, not Undertaker, which would have been insane because we would have got the fucking the Stone Cold Stunner. We would have got the Stunner instead of the choke slam. Like that would have been dope. So yeah. I don't like I don't really like musicals, and I don't. If people say, "Oh, what about Disney movies?" Those mostly musicals. Well, they have music sequences, not the whole thing is not a musical. You know, so and like I said, last year we had Color Purple and we had Wonka, and I thought Wonka was fine. I really did like Color Purple though. And then of course we had what recently Mean Girls, excuse me, which I didn't see because I really didn't feel like I need to see that movie. But that was a musical as well. And some of these movies are not even being showcased as musicals, which is weird. But yeah, musicals are definitely on the lower on the list when it comes to genres for me. Are you going to watch all the Star Wars movies when it hits May 4th? Um, that's even if my fiance let me watch all the Star Wars movies. I remember she let me do that for Halloween. And actually, that day I might not go into work that day. Usually I work, and I think it's on a Saturday. Usually, I go in Saturdays. I might not go in just so I can wake up and start watching Star Wars. Because this would be the first May 4th I could actually do it. Usually I work on May 4th, or something comes up on that day where I can't do anything. But I believe that day I will be able to watch Star Wars all day. Hopefully. Shocking revelation. Opinion respected on Western. Yeah, I mean Westerns are very low on my list as well for sure. Welcome and don't forget to subscribe. Yes, sir. Don't forget to subscribe. Do you like old movies? Now, when people say old movies, like of course, I like the classic ones like Casablanca. I like Citizen Kane. I think it's a little overrated, but I do like it. You know, I don't know what the hell that was. I count things like It's a Wonderful Life. I count that as an old movie, and it's like, The Wizard of Oz. Like I love the movies, but not every single old movie. Um, so yeah. Yes, sir. Thoughts on Q? I don't know what that means. Um, how's the Chucky's 4K quality? I have no idea. I don't own the Chucky movies on 4K. Um, Now thinking about it, I kind of do want them on 4K, but I have the Chucky. You guys can see it right there. I have the Chucky box set already, so I really didn't feel the need to buy the Screen Factory versions. Because obviously they're charging like what $30 for each one. I'm not going to spend $30 on what? How many movies? We got Child's Play 2, 3, Bride of Chucky, Seed of Chucky, Cult of Chucky, Curse of Chucky, and now we got the remake. So that's 7 movies. I didn't feel the need to spend that on that franchise. Now Halloween, for instance, that's a different story. But Chucky, nah, I'm okay. Do you collect from studios only or boutiques too? I'm it like I said, it depends though. So like obviously we can count Kino as a boutique, I guess, right? But I don't buy like if I never heard of it, I'm not buying it. So like for instance, let's give another example. Okay, yeah. So obviously we got American Werewolf in London. That this is a boutique, but I've heard of the movie before, and obviously I love the artwork too. The artwork is dope, and it was on 4K. So, but I only buy thing boutique if I've heard of the movie and I enjoy the movie. Like, cause some of these releases be like $60 to $70 sometimes. So, you know, like I just went to Barnes and Noble, and I saw Waterworld there on 4K, and it was $60 from Arrow, and I'm like, no, I'm not paying $60 for that release. No, I've seen the movie, but I'm not about to pay $60 for that. I'm just not going to do it. Um, so I got like I said, another example is Menace to Society. I love this movie. Of course, it's the 4K from Criterion. This is a boutique label, and only it's a movie I've seen. I've seen it a lot, and I definitely was gonna buy this version because to me, this is the definitive version of Menace to Society to own. Um, Also, I believe it has the theatrical version. Does it have both versions of the movie? I don't think it tells me. Oh, it says it's just a director's cut. I don't think it has the theatrical version either. I don't think so. But this is the definitive version of Menace Society. So I kind of do both. Like I said, if you want to know, go check out my Blu-ray collection video. It's over 3 hours long, but I do cut it in certain sections. So if you want to go back to certain parts in the video, you can. Like I said, just go check out that video. It's already hit over 10,000 views. So thank you guys so much for getting it there. My one from last year hit over 30,000 views, which is what I really appreciate you guys for watching those videos, because those videos take a lot out of me to do. Obviously you see 3 hours, but filming the video took like 3 or 4 days to film that entire video. So I really do appreciate you guys watching those videos. Thoughts on Quentin Tarantino dropping the movie credit as his final film? I mean, maybe he thought of something else. Like, Quentin Tarantino, like knowing, he probably wants to go out with a bang. And maybe this wasn't that movie to go out with a bang. I kind of wish he would just made this and to say he's not done making movies. Like, okay, I'm gonna make this movie, and then the next one is gonna be my final film. Like, I kind of wish he just didn't drop this. Kind of wish he would have made it and then made another movie, like make that his last. But it is what it is. I'm trying to buy all the trying to buy all Michael J. Fox movies. I need to add that to my collection. Yeah, so and it's funny because when I saw the sale, Kino was doing the sale. I'm like, oh, they have 2 Michael J. Fox movies that I need to add to my collection, and I've never seen this movie before. I'm like, okay, I can buy it, and if I like it, then it's worth it. It was only like $10 too, so okay, and obviously I've seen For Love or For Money or For Love or Money. I've seen this movie before, but it's been a long time. I used to have the VHS for it, and I was like, okay, I need to watch this movie to see how I feel about them, and I did like them. The one I need a couple of them. I need the Frighteners. I need the Frighteners on Blu-ray. I know there's another. I need Mars Attacks because I know he's in that as well. I need Stuart Little 2. I need All Dogs Go to Heaven. There's another one that he's in. No, he's not in All Dogs Go to Heaven. He's in is he in that movie? I think he's in that movie. What else? There's another one. There's like a war movie that he's in. I can't think of the name. He's in that. I need that. I just need to look up his filmography real quick. Stuff that have Blu-rays. See, that's the thing. We can't search by actor on here. Because I'm on Blu-ray.com. You can't really search by actor. Can we? Nope. Yeah, because I only search movies, TV shows, and boxes. I can't search through the actual actor, which would be nice, but nope. Okay, like I said, I know. Like I said, I know there's some other movies that I need to get from him that I need to own on Blu-ray. Like, I know the one I need the Frighteners. I need the Frighteners. I need Stuart Little 2. I like Stuart Little 2. I need that on Blu-ray as well, which I can't find it. I got the first one, but I don't have the second one. The Filminator, what's going on? What's up? If you were an actor, what 5 directors would you absolutely work with in a movie? Oh, that's an amazing question. Well, number one, of course, is Steven Spielberg. That's number one. Number two, another is Robert Zemeckis. That's hands down. Number three is a one that probably most people ain't gonna understand what I mean. I'm gonna say Denzel Washington, and most likely he's gonna act in it as well. He's gonna act and direct. Um, because you probably can learn so much from Denzel because of how much of a workaholic he is, how good at the craft he is, you know, and working with him probably will make you better because he comes from acting. So I have to throw Denzel in there. Number four, that's what I said. Spielberg, Robert Zemeckis, um, Denzel Washington, Christopher Nolan, of course. Christopher Nolan, of course. Um, and Denis Villeneuve. It's my five right there. For Love from movie is great, but Secret of Myself is my absolute favorite. Check out Spin City. That's another one I need. Spin City. I've heard of that movie, but I've never seen it. I don't know if it has a Blu-ray though. Let me know, okay, man. Let me know if that has a Blu-ray. I don't know if it has a Blu-ray. But yeah, I actually like The Secret of My Success. I did. I thought it was a funny little comedy. There's a scene in the movie where he's picking up his uncle's wife, technically his aunt. And you know, she's fed up because she knows he's having an affair and she's kind of fed up with her marriage, and Michael J. Fox is giving her confidence and she's like really feeling him, and they literally play the oh yeah, that whole little thing, that song or whatever, and it's hilarious because he's just trying to not make eye contact with her. She just like all in her feelings now. Obviously something ended up happening, but that whole sequence is hilarious, man. There's another sequence in the movie where like it's like a three-way type thing where the three different characters are like trying to go to different rooms, and they all end up going to like different places. Um, I really did enjoy that movie. I actually want to watch it again. That movie's probably pretty hilarious. It's definitely 80s. It's definitely an 80s movie for sure. Uh, I like the Halloween set on 4K. Yeah. For at least I think the Halloween movies are worth upgrading on 4K. Obviously, I have some in front of me. I believe that the Halloween from Scream Factory obviously is better than the Lionsgate one, in my opinion. Um, of course, the restorations 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think they were mostly good. I did reviews on all of these movies. If you guys want to check out my reviews for the Halloween 4Ks, definitely go check those out. I did do reviews on all of those. How many movies? How many movies does Halloween have? Is it 13? We passed 13? I think we are. Yeah, because we got Halloween 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, H2O, that's 7. Resurrection is 8. Halloween 2007 is 9. Halloween 2 from Rob Zombie is 10. Then we got Halloween 2018, that's 11. Halloween Kills, that's 12. Yeah, we got 13 Halloween movies. Wow. It's got more movies than for Friday now. Because Friday, what is that, 12? Dang it, I haven't watched Bless the Child yet. Great pick on underrated movie list. Yes. I love that movie. And that's a Screen Factor release. Like when I found out Screen Factor was releasing that on Blu-ray, I immediately pre-ordered that. I pre-ordered that with the quickness. I did not care how much that was going to be. I knew it was going to be over $20. I didn't care. That's one of my favorites growing up, man. My mom showed me that movie. Man. Um, Adolph's one surprisingly great musical is Moulin Rouge. Very surprising to me. I did like Moulin Rouge too. That is a good one. Does it have a Blu-ray? I guess you're talking about Spin City, or you're talking about Moulin Rouge. I don't know, but I think it has a Blu-ray, but I think it's out of print. Um, I want to upgrade 7 movie collection Chucky while I'm waiting for Kung Fu Panda 4 4K Blu-ray. Okay, watch Wonka on Blu-ray 2024. Good movie, and Good Burger 2. Great. I haven't seen Good Burger 2 yet either, which I was not looking forward to Good Burger 2. I understand why they was making this movie, but you know, which movie are you referring? Um, you should buy the Arrow Child's Play collection. Arrow 4K Child's Play collection. What do you mean? Arrow has a 4K Child's Play collection? It's probably overseas. It sounds like overseas release. It's got to be overseas, right? It's got to be. Moulin Rouge, yeah, I figured that's what you was talking about. Teen Wolf. I actually have Teen Wolf. I have 2 copies of it actually. I have 2 copies of it. So obviously I bought the Screen Factor release because I love the slipcover. Slipcover is fucking dope. And then I got this the very first one I owned on Blu-ray, and I just can't get rid of it. Obviously, I love Michael J. Fox. I'm gonna keep it anyway, but yeah, I love this movie. I love Teen Wolf. Teen Wolf is great. Great movie. It's so funny because I was kind of on a Michael J. After watching these 2 movies. So after watching these movies on Blu-ray, I was kind of in a Michael J. Fox mood. So another one that I feel like no one really talks about is called Life with Mikey, where he plays a washed up child act. Well, he's not a child anymore; he's an adult, but he's a washed up actor that is, he's a talent agent. He was an actor turned talent agent, but he's like really messed up. He's dirty. He's a low life basically, and he's still living out the hype of his childhood stardom, and he's a nobody basically. And he comes across this little girl who is kind of good at acting, like she kind of good at good at acting. So he takes her under her wing, and she's kind of messed up herself, like she has a terrible home life and stuff like that. And he kind of brings her along and gets her these jobs, as in these commercials, and it's a nice little comedy. It was produced by Touchstone at the time, which is owned by Disney. So technically, it's a Disney film, and I think it's on Disney Plus. So if you guys have not seen a movie called Life with Mikey, it's definitely an early '90s comedy for sure. But I did enjoy it. That's another one I watched a lot too because I was big. I loved Michael J. Fox at the time. So hell yeah, Denzel, baby. Yeah, it's so crazy. I just watched Antoine Fisher, and that movie is phenomenal. Derek Luke was acting his ass off in that movie. Denzel was acting his ass off in that movie, and he directed it very well. Like that's a very well directed movie. And yeah, I feel like he nailed it. Yes, Moulin Rouge 2001 has a Blu-ray and it's on Hulu. So if you guys want to check it out, it's on Hulu. High and Low with Spike Lee coming. Confusing what you're talking about. Cool. Yo, how was Monkey Man? I didn't see Monkey Man. I haven't really been to the theater. The only reason I went to see Harry Potter today because it was only $7 for a ticket. But I've been kind of being cautious with me going out to the movies because I really added up how much I spend when I go to the movies because obviously I'm not going by myself. I'm going with me and my fiance. So that alone is already $40 for the tickets. Not even counting when we get to the theater, we have to eat. Like there's no way we're not going to eat. So, and when I go to Silver Spot, they give us 4-course meals. So my girls are going to order something like a salmon meal or something like that. Now, because that alone is going to come up to almost like $25 to $30. Today I had to eat because I was not going to not eat when I was in the theater. I ordered a burger and a drink, and that came up to $26 just by myself. Thank God the burger was great and the fries were actually good. Cause I actually killed the whole entire thing. But yeah, it's a lot of money to go to the theater, bro. It really is, man. So that's why I've been really cutting down on going to the movies. I haven't seen Godzilla versus Kong. I haven't seen Abigail. I haven't seen Monkey Man. I haven't seen a lot of movies that came out recently. Like I've been way behind on what's out. That's why I haven't been on Nerd Talk because I haven't seen any new releases. So, and like I said, I'm getting married this year. I'm paying for a wedding. I'm paying off an engagement ring. I'm paying for my honeymoon. So like even when I'm buying stuff, like I'm very cautious. Even when I'm buying stuff like this was $12. I'm like, man, I was only gonna get one. I wasn't gonna buy both of these. I almost bought. They had 3 of them in Barnes and Noble. I almost bought all 3, and I'm like, I can't do it. I gotta be safe. I gotta be safe. And even when it comes to buying this physical media, like I was iffy on buying these, because I really got to be cautious of what I'm spending because I got a lot of things I'm trying to do this year. So I haven't seen much yet. So sorry, I went on a tangent. What's next after Obi-Wan and Falcon Winter Soldier release? So obviously that ends it for April. Because obviously that's the last day. So let's go ahead and go to Blu-ray.com real quick. Since you brought it up, let's just go ahead and go to Blu-ray.com and see what comes out in May. Because like I said, that ends April. Like we're basically done with April. So this upcoming week, Tuesday, which I probably will be making a Blu-ray Hunt video too. We got The Departed coming out. So we got The Departed coming out, and we got The Beekeeper coming out. We got Steel Magnolias is coming out on 4K. Goodbye Uncle Tom is coming out on 4K. Crisis on Infinite Earth. I guess that's part 2. Yeah, part 2 is coming out on 4K and Blu-ray. And that's really it, man. Not nothing too crazy. And like I said, the final week, April, we got all this stuff coming out. We got obviously all the steelbooks from Disney Plus. We got the Oceans trilogy coming out on 4K. Mean Girls coming out on 4K. Basket Case is coming out on 4K. Madam Web, or I don't know who the hell is gonna buy that, is coming out on 4K. So we got a lot of stuff coming out the last day of the month, which is crazy because towards that time we all got to pay rent. Like, who the fuck is buying physical media all like that on this day? They're releasing Witness is getting up. I guess that's a new Blu-ray. They're releasing the I guess these are going to just be the cases for the Conan movies, which I want them. I do want them. So yeah, that ends April. But let's go ahead and check out May, since you brought up May. Let's go ahead and check it out. Let's see what's coming out the first week of May. So I'm guessing this will be the first week, yeah, because that's what, Monday? Yeah. Okay. So this will be the first week of May. We got The Crow, High Noon. The Crow's getting the steelbook, of course. That Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island and Return to Zombie Island 2-pack is coming out. I have to get that. I have to get this, man. I have to, bro. And it's only gonna be $14.99. Yeah, I have to get this. Just to get Zombie Island on Blu-ray, I have to get it, bro. I have to. It only makes sense. It only makes sense, man. I have to get it. And that's probably the only thing I'm gonna be getting that week. So I'm not getting The Crow. Definitely not getting The Crow. Yeah, that looked like that's the only thing I'm gonna be getting is that release. And obviously it's not gonna be in stores. I'm gonna have to order that online. And then that next week we got Dune. We got Dune Part 2 coming out. And I'm sure I pre-ordered that from Groove. So hopefully I should be getting an email soon about that release, because I definitely pre-ordered it on there. So they better not play me on that. And I probably will be double dipping. I probably will be buying the slipcover. Like, I probably will be buying the slipcover as well. Because like I said, even if I gotta wait for the steelbook, I at least want to have the movie. I want to have the movie in my hands. We got Orphan is getting a Screen Factory release, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's getting a Shout Factory release, a collector's edition, which is dope. Which, okay, I guess they're still doing the Dark Castle. That's what the Dark Castle line, which is cool. Imaginary is coming out. Magic Mike is getting a 4K. I don't know if they ever got a 4K, but it is. And like I said, this is the other steelbook that they're releasing, which I'm upset because I bought the glow in the dark steelbook, and then they release another steelbook. Like, oh my god, man, what the freak? Did I open it? Oh, I can't even return. It's been too late. I think it's already been over 30 days since I bought it, so I can't even give it back. Okay. So yeah, that's that week. And of course, we got the next follow. We got American Hustle is getting a 4K steelbook. Prison Peak is getting a 4K. I'm guessing that's a steelbook. And then they're releasing all these all format releases, as well. which is weird. They're DVD size cases, but they have all the formats in it. Yeah. So it looked like this is about to be the only biggest release that's coming out is going to be Dune Part 2. I mean, if you guys want some boutique, we got some Kino, some Criterion stuff, but it looks like that's going to be it for that week. Yeah. One Love. I mean, I don't even know if I'm buying that day one. I most likely won't be buying that day one either. Yeah. If I do, yeah, I probably won't be buying the 4K. I'll probably be getting the Blu-ray. Yeah, that's really it. So yeah, that's May. That's May, guys. Let me go check the chat. Spin City is a TV series for it's a TV series. Ah, okay. Arrow UK does have the complete collection on 4K. You can buy it in Orbit DVD for 106 plus shipping. Okay. Are you watching Knuckles TV show April 26th? If it's connected to Sonic, I need to watch Sonic 1 and 2 first. I still haven't seen those movies yet. We got Christian Lazo. How much would you sell your collection for? I wouldn't sell my collection. Sorry, I just wouldn't. I just wouldn't. Why don't you get a movie theater subscription like MC Stubbs? Because I mean, for one, I feel like at a point I don't go to the theater that much. There's literally a time where I don't go to the theater. And I don't know, man. I just don't feel the need to get a subscription. Like I'm not at the theater 24/7 to have a subscription. At least that's my thought, you know. But at this point, like I'm already paying so much stuff. I don't want another subscription added to my list. Like that's why I don't want either. Like I already paid enough bills as it is, you know. Denzel's collaborating with Spike Lee. Oh, okay, that's what you're talking about. Okay. Your biggest red flag when watching a movie in the theater. My biggest red flag. Of course, I'm not gonna say the typical stuff. People be on their cell phone. That's kind of too obvious. You know, biggest red flag. Well, and I can say this is not a knock on anybody in theater, but I guess for me, it's all the ads. Like, why do we get so many ads while we at the theater? Why? I swear to God, I think me and my brother went to go see Doom Part 2 together, and I swear to God, it was like commercial after commercial after commercial after commercial after commercial. It was like, bro, can we get to the trailers? Like, at least let's get to the trailers. At least, like, goddamn, the movie's already over 2 hours long. Like, what the hell is going on here? You sit there for like almost 45 minutes just watching ads and trailers before the movie even start. You know, that's one of my biggest red flags for sure. Hope Miss Marvel, Hawkeye, and She all get Blu-ray releases. Most likely they will, but they're probably later down the line. Beekeeper, I will wait for a steelbook. Most likely they'll get a steelbook. I really want Ocean's Trilogy on steelbook. We'll have to wait for a sale. Yeah, because most likely those are going to be very expensive. I get that. I go to the movies a lot, so I can justify paying around $25 a month for stubs. Yeah, and also, I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm not a fan of AMC. At least my AMCs in my area, they are not good. They're terrible. And like I said, I've been mostly going to Silver Spot. I don't know if they have like an actual like payment thing. I know they got like a rewards plan, but I don't think they have like a AMC. They don't have an AMC thing, A list or something like that. They don't have things like that at that theater. So I have no choice but to pay, right, for a ticket at a time. Okay. What's your favorite boutique label? My favorite boutique label. It's a great question. I guess I'm gonna say the obvious one. I guess it is Screen Factory. I guess I have more of those. I think I have more Screen Factories than any other boutique label. I obviously have some Kinos, I have some Arrow. I got some Criterions. I got like one Vestron. You know, Got some Mill Creek, but not nothing too crazy. So I guess it would be Screen Factory. You know, I feel like they've got two of the biggest sets. You know, they got the Halloween set and the Friday 13th set. Now, if they come out with a Freddy set, then they overtook everything. If they do a Freddy set, so I would guess it would be Screen Factory. It would be my favorite boutique label. So yeah. Oh man, I did not realize it was this late. Is it already? Yeah, it's past 12:30. I've been live for over an hour. Don't feel like I've been live for an hour. Da, da, da. Physical releases that you're looking most forward to this year. Obviously, Doom Part Two. That's hands down. Doom Part Two. Um, Man, since you just brought that up, you might as well just go back to Blu-ray.com, I guess, huh? And look at the releases. Um, what else? Like I said, of course, Doom Part Two, the Marvel Disney Plus Steelbooks. Uh, um, let's go back up. Definitely the Scooby Doo on Zombie Island 2 pack was coming out in June. I don't even remember what they said was coming out in June. I know they've announced some stuff to come out. Oh, Glory is getting a 4K Steelbook. I might need to get that. I don't own Glory at all in my collection. Um, what else? What else? What else? Yeah, I gotta look too, because like I said, they announced so much stuff. Bound is getting a 4K. Wow, from Criterion. Wow. I guess they're re-releasing the Karate Kid again. Karate Kid's getting new 4K, guys. Even though it got the 4K set, which I believe that's another great 4K set to own as well. Just another this whole these last couple weeks, these last couple months I've been looking over, man. It's gonna be real slow for me when it comes to the content for Blu-ray hunts, man. Like I'm just don't feel the need to go out because there's nothing I want. And I'm looking at the slate and there's nothing that I want, bro. It's nothing, you know. Yeah, man. I still need to see Civil War as well. That's another one I still need to go see. Risky Business is getting a 4K, which is okay, but I don't feel like I need to upgrade. I got that on Blu-ray. Do I really need to upgrade? No. Man. I don't know, man. Like I said, my only one I'm thinking about is Doom Part 2, man. That's the only one I can think about. Thinking about starting a physical media YouTube channel. Do you have any advice? Yes, I do have some advice. And I'm gonna give you a couple points, but let me if you would you like a video version of this? I thought about making a video about how to start a physical media YouTube channel. I thought about that. Because obviously when I first started YouTube, it wasn't focused on physical media. At first, I was uploading video games. That's what I was doing at first. That's the first thing I was doing on this channel. I was uploading walkthroughs and live stream video games. That's what I was doing at first. And that's what I was doing. And then I started gradually making videos about physical media. I think if I can, I know I keep sharing the screen. I'm sorry, but I just think some of this stuff is just it's very interesting to go back and look like at my very first like when I was making um Blu-ray update videos. Like this was what my very first Blu-ray update video. When did this come out? Can I get a date? It's not gonna give me a date. It's not. Where's the date at? Not gonna give me a date, is it? No, but whenever this look at the quality. But whenever Furious 7 Steelbook came out, this is like one of the first ones that I made. Like, yeah, look at me, bro. Oh my god. Look, I don't know what's going on with the camera, but it just keeps moving. Like, I don't know what's going on, but think I was using but definitely using my cell phone at the time. Like, yeah, like look, yeah, I don't know. Like, and watching these videos, I cringe. It takes everything in me not just to delete these videos, but I know I have to go back and look where I started. You know, look at me, man. Look how young I look. Wow, it's crazy. Man, my boy Jamel. We was at the mall. Damn, man, it's crazy. Crazy, son. Yeah, it's when I was buying movies at FYE. Yeah. Oh man. Man, this is crazy. I mean, my twin, look how young we look, man. It's crazy. But yeah. And this was like kind of like my first like Blu-ray hunt kind of video, like right here when I was out buying Back to the Future. Wow. Um, so yeah, my bad. I kind of got into a little tangent, but yeah, I've been doing this for a while. But when I first started making videos, let me just go back. Let me go back to my channel. Let me go to my page. Can I go to videos? And I'm gonna go to the oldest one, which is crazy because the oldest one is gonna be like a video of me dancing, which I totally forgot to upload this. I was doing like Michael Jackson videos, Michael Jackson dances. I don't know why that is still on my channel, but I never just removed it. But like if you guys can see, making I was doing video games. Like I still have the footage up there because I just don't feel to delete all this stuff. But why am I still playing this? Just can get out of here. But yeah, I was doing video games. That's what I was doing at first. And then I was doing like video game unboxing. I was playing a lot of 2K because it was just at the time when I bought my PS4, it was allowing you to actually capture footage and upload it to YouTube. Like I was literally putting it on the flash drive and uploading it straight to YouTube. That's what I was doing. Um, I'm trying to go where I uploaded my first, like, I don't believe that was my first Blu-ray video was buying Fury 7. I don't believe that was. I feel like it was another video where I started. Yeah, most of this is gameplay. Yeah. Where's my first like physical, like my first Blu-ray video? I don't know if it was a complete collection video or not. I'm about to find out in a minute. So yeah, that's when I was playing GTA. I was trying to do a GTA walkthrough. Obviously, these videos don't got that many views. Clearly, gameplay is very hard to do when it comes to you know, getting views. Uh, and I think at the time I wasn't obviously I didn't have really much of a problem. Just make uploading videos, not really that much personality. I was playing Telltale. Like I was playing Telltale, Walking Dead, and obviously it was a while since I started making videos about physical media. Because I think at this time I was still collecting. I was still collecting at the time. So let me go ahead and keep going. Oh my goodness, yeah, it's a while till I make a Blu-ray hunt video. Wow, yeah. Maybe that was my first Blu-ray video was buying Furious 7. Maybe that was my first one. Yeah, because I talked about us going to the finals. I was showing shoes. Like I was actually showing like shoes, like buying phone posits. Like, well, look, what the heck is wrong with me? And I look at my thumbnails. Even my thumbnails were trash. Like, look at this. Look at this. What the hell was I thinking? What the freak was I thinking, bro? I don't know what I was thinking. I was playing Batman Arkham. Like what the freak is this? What is going on here? Like, I like what is this? I thought I was creative back in the day with my thumbnails, and they were horrendous. Like, who the freak would watch that? Don't know. Don't know, bruh. But yeah, obviously it's a while since I started. Yeah, yeah, it's been a while. So I haven't come across a Blu-ray hunt video or Blu-ray video yet. It's been mostly gameplay. Yeah, it's been mostly gameplay. Yeah, because then I was reviewing things. This is why I started reviewing movies. Started reviewing the Harry Potter movies, and obviously I re-reviewed them a couple years ago because I had a better setup. I felt like I was better at reviewing things, so I wanted to re-review those movies. I want to re-review the Harry Potter movies over, and I feel like I'm gonna do that with certain. Yeah, that was, I guess that is my first Blu-ray video. Yeah, that Furious 7 Blu-ray, the Steelbook. Yeah, that was my very first one, and I was still doing a lot of gameplay. And then obviously this is when 2K16 came out. And mind you, like I said, at this point, I'm all, like I said, this is like what, 8 years in, yeah. And then I bought the Avengers Age of Ultron Steelbook. I did an unboxing for that, and that's when I was doing like I was uploading a gameplay video, a Blu-ray video, and then a 2K video. I was doing it like that, where I was like trying to average it out by that. And then yeah, I bought the Back to the Future game, and I started playing that. Yeah, this is crazy going back to look at this footage. But yeah, I was doing like Blu-ray update videos 8 years ago. Yeah, I was doing this, yeah. 8 years ago, I was just like buying random movies. And this is around Black Friday time, I think, too. Yeah, this is Black Friday. Yep. Because I remember buying these movies on Black Friday. Yeah, this is Black Friday. Because I remember putting up the tree. Yeah, that was around Christmas time. And this is why I started reviewing the Star Wars movies. And I think these are the reviews I'm probably gonna go back and do, like the Star Wars movies. I'm gonna go back and review those. Um, Especially like the new trilogy and stuff like that. I'm gonna go back and review those as well. Yeah, because I reviewed the Spider-Man movies. That's why I might go back and re-review these movies too. I'm not even gonna lie, because like I had fun reviewing those with my brother and Darius. But I might go back and do these again. Yeah, I might go back and do these again for sure. Yeah, then I started reading the Batman movies. So yeah, I kind of had like a weird journey when it comes to making physical media at that, because I wasn't doing it that much. I was trying to do a lot of different things, and then it really didn't. I really didn't start um doing like physical media heavy until like 2020. Like I was doing physical media videos before that, but I didn't start going crazy like making content like this until like the pandemic. Cause I did like I remember I did a complete Blu-ray collection videos, but I did like separate videos. Um and I think I've always wanted to do them because I was watching people like John Flickster or the Flick Pick, um Wet Movie One, Cool Duder. I was watching these guys go out and buy movies and stuff like that. So, you know, so yeah, I'm sorry. I kind of went on a tangent. I'm so sorry, Christian, but um advice for starting a YouTube channel for physical media, just do it. Just do it. Go ahead and make it. Obviously, you already got a channel, you already got one where you can post videos to. Just do it. I guess the first video I would recommend you making is do a complete collection video. Show everything that you own. That's the first video you should make. And then, think about what you want to talk about. And also just think about, this community is pretty large, with a lot of us talking about, physical media news, new releases, Blu-ray hunt videos. So think about what you want your channel to be. For me, I kind of want to do a lot of different things. So of course, my Blu-ray hunt videos do a lot of views, but I like to try to have different varieties. So that's why I have been doing like the reviews, trying to consistently stay with the 4K reviews, Blu-ray hunt videos, and even like walkthroughs. Like obviously I'm still playing like Hogwarts Legacy, but I'm trying to stay consistent on stuff like that and more live streams. I'm trying to do this as well. So yeah, I absolutely would. Yes. Okay. Maybe I'll put that on the list to make a video for that. It's for you specifically. And anybody else that want to start a physical media channel. I don't go to the movies much myself. I rather wait for physical unless it's a movie that I really want to watch. Yeah, see that, and that's another thing too, where if I really want to see it in the theater, I'll go see it in the theater. Now, if I like, for instance, some like I know all my buddies keep saying you got to go see Godzilla X Con in the theater, blah blah, but To me, I couldn't justify spending almost $100 on a night to go see it. I just couldn't feel that. And like I said, I think I'm the same way. I think I'd rather wait for a digital or wait for a physical release to watch it. Same with like Abigail. Even though everyone's saying it's so good, I'll wait for that physically. Any of the stuff that's coming out this month, I'm probably gonna wait. I probably will go see Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes in theaters because my girl do want to see that. And obviously Deadpool 3, I'm definitely going to see that in the theater. Um, those are the only two on my list at the moment that I really want to go see in the theater right now. All right, let's go ahead and go. You look the same. Yeah, I still look the same, but I guess my face got a little bit fatter. Um, who got you into physical media videos? To be honest, What Movie One got me back in 2012? Yeah, I was watching What Movie One back in that time, and I would say he got me into making videos. Um, he got me into they got me into collecting movies, but not actually making a channel about it. Because when I made my YouTube channel, like I said, I wanted it was something to just have fun, you know. Um, Especially when the PS4 came out, because they gave, like I said, they gave us the ability to just capture the footage. Like they gave us the ability to just do it as easy as it was. Before, you had to get an Elgato, you had to have a PC, you had to do all these different things to actually capture the footage and upload to YouTube. No, they gave us the console gave us the way to do that. And they still doing it with the PS5. Like I can stream from the system, I can edit on the system, and I can upload it from the system. Once they gave me that platform, it was easy cakes for me to do. But then at that point, I got kind of burned out with doing gameplay. I just got burned out, and it didn't become fun anymore. It made playing video games not fun, so I stopped. And then I think I took a break, and then I started making. I start and then I got once I got with my fiance, I stopped doing gameplay. For one, when I was staying with her, she didn't really have good internet, so I couldn't do certain things that I wanted to do with my YouTube channel. So I kind of had to switch gears and change up the format. And then that's when I introduced like Nerd Talk, and then then I started doing like more Blu-ray update videos, not hunting videos. Obviously, the hunting videos didn't start coming until like 2021. That's when I really got into doing that. So um my my first ever introduction to movies really Scott, Body of Lies, Leo, Leonardo DiCaprio, Retro Crow, Blade, a lot of Jackie Chan. Oh man, what a time! Yeah, I've been watching movies all my life. Of course, growing up being a Disney kid, my mom said she used to put on the Lion King or the Aladdin, and we were glued to the TV. Um, you know, obviously, I have videos on my channel talking about this stuff too, but growing up, I always wanted to own a lot of movies. I always wanted to own the movies that I love and also new movies that I can discover and stuff. I always wanted to have a big movie collection. I remember going to like certain friends' houses and stuff and see them have a wall full of movies and be like, I want that. I want that so bad. I want to be able to go to my house, go to my collection and just pick up anything and watch it. Like, let's say, like I went to see God by the Fire today and I came home. I want to watch Order of the Phoenix. I can literally grab it off my shelf and watch it anytime I want. I don't have to go to a streaming service or nothing like that to watch it. I can just get it, come home, put it in my player and watch it. I think the Flick Pick said it the best that we own a lot of different emotions on the shelf, and whatever emotion we want to feel, that's what we can, that's what we want to feel happy, we want to watch a happy movie, we can watch a happy movie. If we feel sad, we want a sad movie, we want a sad movie. We feel like we want to be scared, we can watch a scary movie, stuff like that. I do like that analogy. Excuse me. But yeah. Um, when I watch a movie, I watch a lot of DVD, Blu-ray update videos. I treat them as potential watch for the day. Yeah, I can see that, man. See that, and it's funny because when people ask me what movies do I recommend, I tell them go watch my Blu-ray collection video. Just go watch that. If you see that and you see a movie you've never seen and it looks interesting, that's where you'll get the idea of what you want to watch. Like I said, obviously the video is over 3 hours long, but I have timestamps. If you think of any letter, you can click on the letter and just look at that letter. And I will say for easy, For instance, just go to some of the 4K or the Steelbook section because there's a lot of different movies. They're not separated by letter, but you know, usually when people ask me what movies I recommend, I'm like, well, just go ahead and check out one of my videos. I'm sure I'm recommending movies in my videos. So yeah. Is the Hogwarts game connected to the movies or is it a separate story? It's a separate movie story. It's not connected to the movies. The game takes place 100 years before the events of Harry Potter. So obviously we're in like the 1800s in the game, but I love that because it doesn't have that. It doesn't feel like held by the movies. It can tell its own story and a good story at that. I did like a whole live stream breaking down the game, talk about my thoughts on it. If you want to check out that live stream, definitely go check it out, Frank. I did it with me and my little brother. Now, guys, I'm still uploading the gameplay. Still, I haven't even finished my second playthrough, and this is my second playthrough, not my first playthrough. Are you a Casino or Goodfellas guy? I'm a Goodfellas guy. I haven't seen Casino that much. I need to watch Casino. It's been a while. Do I even own that movie? I do own Casino. I need to watch it. I need to watch it again. I have seen it. I need to rewatch it. What is like the rarest piece of physical media you own? Well, I guess I could point at that the Halloween box set. Now that I own it now, that was obviously that's pretty rare. It's going for high money on freaking eBay. Of course, I could say Dogma. I have Dogma on Blu-ray. That's another one that's out of print. See, I don't really have any like rare Blu-rays. So, obviously that's the one thing I think about. Think about things like Dogma and stuff like that. So yeah. If you had to live on an island and only take a filmography, which filmography are you taking? Tarantino or Cameron? I'm taking Cameron. Sorry, taking Cameron. I mean, the first two Terminators are classics. True Lies is an awesome action film. Aliens is an awesome action film. Titanic, one of the best romance films of all time. And then the Avatar movies. Yeah, I'll take both of those. The first Avatar is a banger, for sure. I'll take Cameron over Tarantino any day, for sure. Sorry. Biggest ick of being a collector? Great question. My biggest ick is definitely when you buy a movie, and especially when you buy a movie on 4K and then you find out it's getting a 4K. Like for example, I'm gonna just pull this movie out just because it's randomly. So, for instance, let's say you bought A Christmas Story on Blu-ray, and then you find out it's getting a 4K. It's like, dang, like you should have just waited, and you could have got the 4K. It's gonna come with the Blu-ray anyway. But I most likely got the Blu-ray for cheap anyway. But the fact that you could have just got it, you could have got the 4K. That's definitely one of my biggest icks. And also, studios like releasing 4Ks for movies that I believe that don't need 4Ks. Like for example, Screen Factory is doing that with a lot of their movies. I don't believe every single movie that they've released need a 4K release, at least in my opinion. And that's why I haven't went down the rabbit hole and bought most of those Screen Factory releases. A lot of those movies that they released already owned, and they aren't doing anything special with them besides giving us 4K discs. They're not even giving us no classic artwork. I love that they did it for Halloween, but they could have kept that same energy and gave us the slip boxes for all their 4K releases, and just give us specific ones. Like in my opinion, I believe Chucky deserved that credit, but they only got fucking regular slipcovers. They should have got the slip boxes. That franchise is big enough. They should have got the slip boxes, but they didn't. But that's one of my biggest ick. And another big ick is the space. Space is definitely on most people's list is big icks of being a collector. Not having enough space for anything. It's just irritating. All right, what's next? I have yet signed up for any streaming services. I'm a physical media all the way. Seems sad. Sadly, seems like Hollywood wants to get rid of physical media. Streaming is taking over. Yeah, I mean, I like I said, I do both. Like I said, there's certain things I have to stream. You know, I mean, like obviously you have like the certain exclusives, like the Netflix exclusive, Hulu exclusives, Disney, obviously Disney Plus. So it's like you kind of have to do both. Like I said, to me, I don't feel like you have to choose between one or the other, man. I just feel like you just don't have to. You can love both or you can enjoy both. I'm always a testament. Yeah, I love physical media. If I own it, I'm gonna watch it physically. But like there's certain instances like what if I don't have a player hooked up to a TV or anything like that? Like I don't have a player I don't have a Blu-ray or 4K player on every single device or every single TV in my house. There's many a times I have to haul my PS5 upstairs to watch a movie, and I'm just not gonna do that. I'll just stream it. Fuck it. So yeah. Underrated. Guess you mean underrated director. Sorry, my head's up. That's cool. Excuse me. It's late. I've been up. I've been up for a while. I worked this morning, so that's why probably my eyes look red and stuff. But underrated directed. Oh, I thought you meant overrated. Underrated. Good question. Underrated. Underrated director. Underrated. I mean, who doesn't get enough credit? Underrated. It's a great question, bro. Underrated. See, Wes Anderson is a good answer, but is he really underrated? I think people do give him credit for his films. He has a very specific audience though too. So is he specifically underrated, or does he just make movies for his audience? You know, and I'm not trying to think of the big names because most of the big names don't you know are obviously aren't considered underrated. I feel like certain people that don't get enough love is someone like Robert Zemeckis. I feel like he does not get the credit that he deserves. Of course, he made things like Back to the Future, but he has other films in his filmography that don't get highlighted, or people don't even know that he made those movies. You know, so I guess I could throw Robert Zemeckis under there. I could throw another one like Chris Columbus under there. Of course, he made the first two Harry Potter movies, but he made other movies that were decent as well. Mrs. Doubtfire is a really good movie. Obviously, he did the first two Home Alone movies. Um, but I guess for me, it will be probably Robert Zemeckis for sure. Alita Battle Angel was good. Well, he didn't direct that. Robert Rodriguez directed it. I think he just produced it. Do you have a Holy Grail autograph or actress that you haven't met yet? A Holy Grail autograph or actress you haven't met? Well, I haven't really met the only like I guess famous person that I met. A couple of famous people that I met. I met Chad Michael Murray from One Tree Hill, and I met Kevin Conroy, and that's really it. I haven't met anyone else. I guess Holy Grail actors that I want to meet. Of course, someone like Denzel, Samuel L. Jackson, Tom Cruise. Actresses, you got Salma Hayek, Natalie Portman, Scarlett Johansson. I mean, of course, I would love to meet all these people. Um, but is having a duplicate copy disappoint you sometimes too? Like I said, it depends on the release. So, and obviously, like I said, if you've been watching my content, I would only double dip on certain things that I love. I'm at a process of purging the collection. I'm trying to get rid of things that I don't need. So, like for example, I bought something on 4K Steelbook that I'm like, okay, I don't need the Blu-ray no more. I'm just gonna get rid of it. Or like for example, I bought the Incredible Hulk with the green case and a particular slip. I just got rid of I took the regular Blu-ray out of my collection, just threw it into a box, just so I can know it's out of the collection. You know, at this point, I'm only going to duplicate or double dip on things that I truly love. So, like for instance, Doom Part Two. I'm definitely going to double dip on that film. I know I am. That's just no hands down. It's still my favorite movie of the year. Nothing's going to top this movie. I know it's not. I've already seen it like 5 or 6 times already. Um, but yeah, like I said, for that I don't mind owning multiple copies. But I've one time made a mistake in rebuying a movie that I already own. Actually, twice. Um, the two movies was Shawshank Redemption and Son of Batman. Because I thought I had Batman versus Robin, but I already own Son of Batman, so I had to return the copy that I bought from the exchange because I already owned it. So sometimes, but not all the time. Do you have a strict budget for movies every week or month? So, yes or no? I mean, so far, especially last year. Last year was definitely the same way. I've noticed that I'm not buying as much. I'm just not. Like I'm looking at the stacked right in front of me. I've only spent what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 40. I spent $40 this month alone on physical media. And that's not counting what obviously probably gonna buy the part that comes out next week. So I'm probably gonna buy that. And then I'm gonna get rid of that Blu-ray because I'm buying the 4K. I don't need the Blu-ray. That Blu-ray is gonna be gone. But and also I've been really happy that I haven't really been going that crazy on physical. You know, to me, I guess that's another tip too. I guess when it comes to starting a physical media collection, don't try to buy everything. You know, have a budget. You know, because sometimes you need that. I mean, when we all got responsibilities, we all got bills to pay. You know, some other than others, but I think even if you don't have responsibility, you should be able to train yourself to have a budget. Don't spend your entire check on physical media. Just don't do it. You know, even though you're living at home with someone or someone else is, taking care of certain things, you know, learn how to budget your money. So when you do get to the place when you are by yourself, you're not living from check to check to, cover your habit, you know. But like, for example, for me, like I said, definitely over the last year and going into this year, I haven't spent that much on physical media. I know I haven't. I haven't. And like I said, the most I probably spent was January because that was my birthday. And then obviously when I went to Indiana, they were having a deal. So, and then I sold some stuff. So technically, I got the money back. I got the money back that I spent. So, and it helps that I do get some money from YouTube. So that kind of covers the budget too. I'm not gonna obviously tell you guys how much I get, but I do get something from YouTube that does cover it. It does help me as well. So I kind of get that money back. So, but if you're asking to have a budget, yes, have a budget for sure. Have a budget. Do you prefer steel books or slipcovers? I prefer both. You know, but also it depends on the release. Also as well. I mean, I don't need a steelbook for everything, and I don't need a slipcover for everything. Um, I would prefer having slipcovers on my steelbook, on my slipcover. I would prefer having slipcovers on my 4Ks. But if it doesn't have a slipcover, I'm not going to be upset. I don't prefer either one. I prefer both for sure. Of course, you said Wes Anderson. Sorry, you didn't give me a hard time. It's okay. Perfect timing. We answered the same thing. Who's the opposite? Who's overrated? Okay. Overrated director. Overrated. 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 Shit, I was about to say Wes Anderson. Overrated. Hmm. We probably gonna end it on this one right here too as well. Probably gonna end the stream on this question. Overrated director. Hmm. See, I was thinking of somebody like Tim Burton, but I like most of Tim Burton's movies. At least some of them, not all of them, but hmm. Oh no, that's a good question. But yeah, I'm probably about to end the stream. Like I said, it's pretty late. It's 1 o'clock, you guys. It's 1 o'clock. Thank you guys for joining. Still have 18 people in the chat. You guys are great. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for checking me out. Like I said, I just wanted to do this quick little live stream, just for something to do. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want more live streams, if you guys want guests to come on, I'm trying to set that up where I can actually have people come onto the channel as well, and do like a live Q&A, have a conversation with certain other physical media guys, collectors, and stuff like that. So yeah, if you guys will enjoy that stuff, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Trying to hit 7,000 subscribers. If you guys can help me out, that I really appreciate that. And I'm on this from you guys. Peace out.